What's up, everybody? Welcome to another supplemental edition of the Friend Zone podcast. We are going to be going over NFL Week 15 picks we made last week, and then making our picks for Week 16 NFL action. My name's John. As always, I'm joined by Curtis. Hello. And Josh.
Hola.
If you found this podcast, you probably have seen and or clicked down the main podcast 5 minutes in. But Josh,
5 minutes is a lofty goal. Can we get there? Come on, guys. We can do it. All right. And please check us out on Instagram, X, Twitter, at FriendZonePod. That's friend with a PH, PHRIEND, ZONEPOD. Say it, sing it, love it. Type it, click it. Go there, find our link tree, click on the things on the link tree, tell some people, share the link. This is how we're going to grow this thing. If we don't grow this thing, we're doing it for nothing. I like hanging out with these guys. So as long as we all like this, I guess we'll do it. But it would be nice to get some love. So help us out. Love us a little bit. We'll love you a lot. With that being said, I guess we'll kick it off to John.
Let's give you some content to love on, I guess. So going back to Week 15 picks, we, I believe, had the result of the Tampa Bay game on the last week's spot. We watched Tampa Bay fumble that game away pretty much literally.
Yeah, it was happening live in real time.
We all picked Tampa Bay to win, so you know it's there. Moving on to the Sunday slate, we all picked Chicago to beat Cleveland. Yes. Sorry, not last week's game.
Yes.
Yep. That was a beat down. It was in cool weather. We all picked Chicago, so all wins all around there. Moving on, I think that was Cincinnati. Curtis did pick the Bengals to win. Unfortunately, Baltimore didn't really see any of this game besides Zay Flowers dropping a touchdown. It was like 17-0 weird AFC North game. Josh and I did pick Baltimore, so what's looking for us?
Hell yeah, dude.
Then going out to the AFC West, Josh and Curtis smartly picked the Chargers to go into Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs. I did go with Kansas City saying they were due to win, and I didn't think the Chargers were that good. This game was really close to what it was, but then Patrick Mahomes obviously towards ACL, and Gardner Minshew kind of just threw the game away at the end there.
Yeah, he had a chance to like give him the chance, and he was like, "Hey."
They were pretty much getting the field goal.
I mean, I guess they were like, "Oh, I'm already the quarterback. This season's ruined. Let's just ruin it now."
Not to stay on this too long, but someone said that Andy Reid just like wanted him to throw that interception because he didn't want to get overtime. But yeah, I don't think Andy Reid's that kind of coach.
No, me neither. I think that was Minshew being.
Fighting through playoff life.
Yeah, that was Gardner Minshew being Gardner Minshew.
Moving on to the next game, Buffalo, crazy comeback again, went down by like 24 points.
Crazy.
What's the fraud launch?
Well, I think I called, you and I both picked Buffalo. Josh picked the Patriots.
Yeah, fuck me,
Um,
asshole.
I think both these teams were frauds, and I think I said 2 frauds offset. And I did pick, that's why I picked Buffalo. Moving forward, watching this Buffalo team and how they've come back the last 2 weeks against New England and
They are defrauding.
I mean, they're only going to go as far as Josh Allen takes them. And like now that Patrick Mahomes is down, I think Buffalo doesn't do it this year. They're not going to do it. So we will see how they prevail through the rest of the season. I really hope we don't beat Washington because I want all of our starters to play Buffalo. And I think if we win the division tomorrow, they might sit some people. But even our back league, I mean, if Tanner McKee goes in Buffalo and wins that game, awesome.
Oh my God, what a controversy that would start.
Sorry to get on a tangent about frauds in Buffalo. Going to the next game, the Curtis and Josh picked the New York Giants to win.
Oh, why?
Marcus Mariota-led Washington Commanders came out on top. I picked them. I think just because Marcus Mariota on the fantasy team. Weird game. Jackson Dart turned it on in the second half. It just wasn't enough to come back. I think Washington also had a punt return touchdown in this game, so just ugly NFC East base controller football. It's a bulbous game, indeed. Moving on, Curtis almost picked the Las Vegas Raiders to win in Philadelphia. Clean sweep, we all picked Philadelphia. Big surprise there. Another clean sweep down in Houston. They played the Jets.
Yes. Yeah, Houston played the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yes. Houston came away with this pretty easily. Speaking of that game, Josh did pick the Jets because Josh locks it in because it's easy. But unfortunately, Jacksonville did win this game. Curtis and I did pick the Jaguars to win.
I was on the Tyrod Taylor train, I think.
You were Winrod.
That's what it was. Winrod.
Winrod, not Tyrod. Winrod. Another clean sweep for us over in Denver. We all picked the Broncos to beat the fraudulent Green Bay Packers, and they did so at home.
The Packers got hurt, like ripped apart by injury.
Yeah, Christian Watson went down. Micah, obviously, that changes the whole outlook of that defense moving forward. So we'll see how they can bounce back from that. And a really competitive NFC North right now, and playing Chicago tomorrow. But we will get to that shortly. Probably the best game of the week, the Rams against the Lions. Curtis did pick the Lions, and Josh and I picked the Rams. The Rams did come away victorious, even though they looked terrible in the second half and then didn't really need to do much. Detroit just couldn't move the ball anymore. Moving on to the next game, the easy game of the week. Josh picked the Saints smartly because Curtis and I picked the Panthers, who, of course, lost this game. The NFC South is a fucking shit show, and I don't even know what to do with any of those teams.
But New Orleans won, man.
Yeah, I mean, you always know what's going to happen.
Kellen Moore.
Moving on to the next 4 o'clock game, San Fran. We all picked San Fran. I do not recall who they played last week, actually. Oh, well, yeah,
that's
why. Clean sweep there. Moving on to the Phillip Rivers special.
That was fun. I almost got this one right.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jason Myers, shout out to him. Big field goal.
but yeah, Josh was the only one brave enough to pick Indianapolis. Curtis and I picked Seattle. That game was not played out any way that I thought it would have. 18-16 final.
18-16 was the final.
I think the line was 12.5, and I would have picked Seattle to cover that. Going to the Sunday night game, you guys both picked the Dallas Cowboys because, I don't know, I think maybe you reverse jinxed them. I picked Minnesota because I wound up having to start J.J. McCarthy in fantasy. Somehow they did leave that game with a win.
Yeah.
I don't know how that Dallas defense is ugly. We'll see what they look like.
To be fair, they were playing the Minnesota Vikings, which is why I picked Dallas.
That's true. This is true. They have like the longest of long shots to make the playoffs right now, so we'll see how they look.
It's not going to happen.
Playing for kind of nothing, but yeah. And then somehow don't know how this was scheduled as a Monday Night Football game. We all picked Pittsburgh to take care of the Miami Dolphins, who have now moved on to a different quarterback because there's just like to hang out and reminisce with Jalen Ramsey after getting embarrassed on national television. So to wrap up this week, I came in first place for this particular week, 13-3. You guys both went 10-6. And yeah, we'll move on to this week's picks. Oh, we already all picked. Curtis and I picked the Rams, who should have won that game. Josh smartly picked the Seahawks, who
I wouldn't say smartly.
Well, they came back despite having a 2% win percentage. So those are some great odds, man.
That was one of the best games I've seen in a few years.
Craziest 2-point conversion you'll probably ever see in your life.
Yeah, I will never see that again.
Good for Charbonnet for casually just picking up that ball for what seemed like no reason because he wasn't even acting like it was live. I don't know why he picked it up just the way he reacted to it, but
I'm still not even convinced that maybe was the backwards pass.
Well, who knows?
I don't think that angle, the camera angle I keep seeing, I don't think is like completely horizontal from the throw, so I can't tell. But it is what it is.
It's a win.
It's a win. And I mean, I do respect Seattle for not going for a tie. They went for the win.
Yeah, I agree.
They were either going to win or lose right there.
Yeah, I really respect that.
I mean, technically, it would have just kept them
kept them
tied in first place.
Yeah, so.
I guess the Rams would have had the tiebreaker
The Rams
because
had the tiebreaker.
they beat them. No.
Yeah,
we were watching.
We
We were watching without audio, but that makes sense. That makes total sense. So without further ado, Curtis will run through the list of games this Saturday and Sunday, actually.
Yeah, we are starting off hot with the most important game of the week. The Philadelphia Eagles are heading to Landover, Maryland. The Eagles are favored by -7 on the spread, and the total over-under is 44.5 right now, which is pretty high. Both of these teams don't have very good defense. Well, we have a really good defense, but they have a very poor defense, so I would imagine hopefully that we are the majority of those 44.5 points. Give me the Eagles. I know it's going to be a division game, and I think we probably do end up splitting with the Commanders, but I think we end up sitting all our starters in the second game against the Commanders. And, yeah, give me the Eagles to lock up the division on Saturday.
Lock it up.
Lock it in, lock it up. Josh, what do you think?
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, no Jaden Daniels, Marcus Mariota the rest of the season.
I mean, they have a good rushing attack, but
They're
that's it.
already
They have one of the
depleted.
worst-
Defense is banged up even more.
Their
They have
defense
one
is
of the-
almost as bad as or maybe even worse than the Raiders. So
They have a terrible pass rush. I don't think they have a single. It's worse than the Raiders because they don't have Max Crosby. So
isn't that old guy still on there, Von Miller?
Yeah, but it's Von Miller who's like 40 at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me the Eagles easily. Moving on to tomorrow night, we have the Packers taking on the Bears in Chicago. Chicago is favored at home by 1.5, so basically pick them. Give me Chicago at home. I think the Packers are fraudulent. I think the Bears are well coached, and I don't like Jordan Love or Caleb Williams, but I specifically don't like Jordan Love really. So
The Packers are now Parsons-less.
yes,
So
at least for
and
this week. I
Parsons-
believe.
Oh, it is an ACL. He's out
Yeah.
he's
the rest of the season.
so I
I
need
don't know
to
if
pick
he's
the
confirmed.
Bears because I feel like out of all the fraud teams in the league, Packers are probably one of the biggest. So
I'd agree.
now they lost their love child that they
True.
spent all this capital on,
Yeah,
and they're
which
going to
is
be
a
sad.
smart
and
trade.
lose.
But
Crazy stat that me and Curtis saw the other day. Whenever Micah Parsons was on the field, they got a sack 7% of the time. Without him on the field, they only got a sack like 3 or 2.7%
2.7.
of the time, which is just like crazy that one
Less
player
than
makes
3
that much of a
times,
difference
yeah.
on your
I
defense.
mean, he
So
must be good.
yeah,
A little bit.
a little bit. I'm also going to take Chicago. Be calling Green Bay frauds all year, possibly without Josh Jacobs, obviously without their workhorse on the defensive side of the ball. I know
Okay.
Chicago, I believe, is without Roma Dunze and Luther Burden now.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. They have
DJ
enough
Moore, I
tight
think, is good
ends.
enough.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that
Loveland,
offensively, that team's just coached well enough that I don't think it's going to matter.
Their running game is so good too.
So clean sweep with Chicago. Oh yeah, 2 workhorses in the backfield. Clean sweep on Chicago.
And both, I don't know where Monunga's from originally, but he's a Rutgers guy, and DeAndre Swift's obviously a St. Joe's prep guy, so two local-ish guys. Moving on to the Sunday slate, we start off with the Bills heading to Cleveland, Ohio. They are favored by 10.5. Give me the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Same.
need to say anything
There's
else.
nothing
I really
else to
want
say.
to, but I can't do it. Give me the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills. McDermott wins these games that you have to
They
win.
should
You
win.
should win. Yeah, and I think Josh Allen will come out and have a field day.
It's
against
almost
them.
like the Eagles playing the Raiders.
Yeah.
It should be a win.
It's just-
Miles Garrett's still going for the record, though. so-
True.
Let's go, Myles
but It's
Garrett.
Deion Dawkins, so of all the tackles that he's played against, maybe whatever. But either way, moving on to the second 1 o'clock game. Nice. Somebody stepped on a duck during the second 1 o'clock game, but the Chargers are heading to Arlington, Texas. Cowboys are favored by 1.5, and the over is 50.5. Give me the under on that for sure, even though I think it's going to be a good game offensively. I don't really think that 50.5 points are going to be scored, and give me the Chargers. I don't really know why the Cowboys are favored, even if they're at home.
Yeah, I don't think the Cowboys have anything to play for at this point, really. They have the slim chances
Yeah.
to make the playoffs. Give me the Chargers.
Give me Dallas at home. This will be the loss that I thought the Chargers were going to have last week in Arrowhead. I don't know. Chargers still. Something doesn't sit right with me. Just give me Cowboys.
All right, moving on. Speaking of the Chiefs, they're heading to Nashville, Tennessee to take on the Titans. They are, what a stinker of a game.
I
I
know
don't
who to
think
pick.
anybody is going to be watching that game. Give me
Gardner
the-
Minshew, no Rashi Rice.
Yeah, give me the Titans. I think the Titans. It's any given Sunday. They're 2-12. I think they might win this. Weirdly, they're 0-7 at home. They're due, and they were the ones that eliminated Tom Brady from the playoffs during his last Patriots game, I believe, were the Titans. So it'd be funny to just, I don't know, if like it's another destruction of another, once the GOATS team is kind of worn down or whatever. Give me the Titans to just, it's going to be like a weird 7-3 game because Gardner Minshew is going to throw a ton of interceptions.
I just can't pick the Titans.
That's
So
fair.
I'm going to go with Andy Reid
Fair.
and our old quarterback. Yeah, good quarterback.
Fair.
I think I'm also going to go with the Chiefs as well. I just think at some point the tank job is going to be on in this game, and Tennessee's going to try to keep their draft pick high.
Yeah.
What are they, number 1 right now?
2 or 3, I believe.
Okay.
3 who's number 1. Actually, the Giants are number 1, I think. Right
Okay.
now. Yeah, they're 2.
Who has the Rams pick? Because they could win the Super Bowl, but still have a top 5 pick.
You mean?
The Rams has somebody's pick. I forget who it is though.
Let me look that up.
I'll look it up if you want to go to the next game.
So moving on to the next game, the Bengals. Speaking of the race for the number 1 overall pick, the Bengals are heading to Miami, Florida. The Bengals are favored by 4.5. Give me the Bengals. They're going to start the rookie 7th round pick, and I think that even though the Bengals defense is really bad, I think a 7th round pick without Tyreek Hill, give me the Bengals. Give me a bad game, but give me the Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals. There's nothing else to say.
Who are they playing?
Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Viewers.
Yeah, give me the Bengals.
Yeah, 3 Bengals. Moving on to 2 teams that are also fighting for the number 1 spot right now. The Jets are headed to New Orleans, Louisiana.
Ooh.
Easy.
The
Another easy game
New
for the
Orleans
easy
Saints
city.
are favored by 6.5 points.
Go.
Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints easily.
Yeah.
I actually do agree easily because the Jets are so bad. They don't have an interception, I believe, through 16 weeks now. So give me the Saints. I think that Shuck, whatever the hell his name is.
Shuck's doing pretty.
He actually looks
okay.
He looks
very
okay.
good. For what weapons he has around him, he looks very good in my opinion. I know that they don't have Kamara or their other running back, but just give me the Saints. I think that they're going to figure it out, and I don't know. I think that they're 4-10. I don't think that they're looking to tank necessarily. I think they're looking to see what they have in Shuck. The Jets are looking to tank.
It's not Tyrod Taylor. It's not Winrod Taylor. It's Lose Rod Taylor.
It's Elrod.
Elrod.
Elrod Hubbard.
Elrod for
Hubbard.
lose. So Jets are going to lose. Saints are going to win. Easy. Let's go.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Jonathan.
They call it the Big Easy because it's easy. Clean sweep
And
on
big.
New Orleans.
Let's go. Big and easy. Just John likes them.
So the Rams have the Falcons pick. So if the season ended right now, they would have the 10th pick in the draft.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the Falcons
Kind of
traded
like
to
what
get
the
James
Eagles
Pierce.
did one year.
Yeah. Yep. With Jalen Carter. Shout out to the Saints / Bears.
Slash Carson Wentz.
Yeah. So moving on, the Vikings are headed to East Rutherford, New Jersey to take on the Giants. Give me the Vikings. They're favored by 2.5. I think the Giants beat teams that are like whatever, but I do think that the Giants are in tank mode. I think Jackson Dart will maybe have a fine game, but I just give me the Vikings. Better run organization. Still fighting for something.
Who is slated to be the number 1 pick at this point? Is there a consensus
Did
pick?
you see?
It
I thought it
was
was
the Giants.
Yeah, I think it's the Giants are number 1.
No, but I mean, like, what player coming out of college is?
Mendoza probably.
Oh, well, they
Fernando
wouldn't- they
Mendoza,
wouldn't.
the Indiana quarterback.
I mean, maybe.
He's 6'5". He's a good athlete.
If they want a guy who's going to have a full career.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think the Giants would take a quarterback this year, personally.
Okay.
But I think whoever.
Somebody will want that pick.
I think the Jets might
Yeah,
take a
I
quarterback.
get that.
Yeah, I think the Jets will probably
Every
take
3 years they
Mendoza.
got to take a quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
They're not going to work out, but then they'll work out somewhere else. But moving on, did we all talk about the Vikings Giants?
Did you
game?
pick
Vikings
Giants?
I did not pick Vikings Giants. I am going to pick the Vikings.
2 for the Vikings.
Yeah, I think
I have-
JJ's.
Oh, sorry. I have faith in 9 this time.
Maybe.
I think he's finally like getting a hold of the offense. They're kind of letting him play free and easy. I think the only chance if he overthinks it and sees it as like a me versus Jackson Dart kind of thing, and then like plays like shit.
Yeah. I think KOC is a good enough coach.
You have Justin Jefferson on your
Yeah.
team. You got to figure out how to get him the ball.
And Addison
Yeah,
and
just get it to
Hawkinson.
Justin Jefferson.
All the sons, Jefferson,
Yeah.
Hawkinson, Addison. Moving on to the Buccaneers-Panthers game. Both teams are 7-7, and I believe that they play. I know for a fact that they play each other twice in the next 3 weeks. So this week and then I think last week, obviously they don't play back to back. But interesting game. The Buccaneers are on a huge slide, but the national media hasn't said anything about it, which is very interesting because Baker Mayfield is, I think, a media darling at this point.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, John. Tampa Bay is favored by 3, but give me the Panthers at home. I actually kind of like what the Panthers are doing. I think Dowdle is great, and I don't trust the Buccaneers. I don't really trust Todd Bowles. I just don't really trust. I don't know. I don't trust.
So are the Panthers still in the hunt for the playoffs?
Yeah, they're both teams
Everyone
are 7
is,
and 7. Whoever wins this and then their next matchup against the Buccaneers Panthers will win the NFC South.
Whoever wins that division is going to be shit.
They're going to get smoked in the first round, but I believe the Panthers could make the playoffs, and I think this would be their.
I'm going to root for the Panthers just because
Same, because
I'd
they
like
haven't
to see
made
them
it
in
in
the
a while.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Buccaneers have
a
made
couple
it.
times.
Plus, the Buccaneers are kind of our kryptonite sometimes, so I'd much rather have the.
I'm not afraid of them this time.
Yeah,
We'd be
true.
hosting them right now.
Yeah, we
so
would, but
They mean nothing to me.
yeah, but if they win the division, they'd host us. Well, no, they wouldn't.
No, we'd
host
be
us
higher
if they
seed.
win the division, but yes. Yeah.
We're locked into third seed
Yeah.
at this point, probably.
I'm contractually obligated to pick Tampa Bay, but some reasoning outside of that. Mike Evans just came back for his first game in
He's going to get 1,000 yards this year.
7 weeks. Last weekend and it was a Thursday night game, and those are always weird. So I think Evans being back, more comfortable being back in the offense. Godwin's back. Egbuka has really slowed down as the season
Big
went
Big
on. And make a big boot.
He only has 272 yards, Mike Evans. So he's got 800 yards, 3 games.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
here
it
it
can be
comes.
done.
Here it comes.
Have you ever seen Madden?
Yeah, true. 300-yard games incoming.
So yeah, I'm biased, but I think Baker still has like that MVP caliber type player that he was at the beginning of the season, and if he's going to show up again, this is where it has to happen.
True. You said Panthers as well.
Panthers. Just because I want to see them
Yeah, me too.
do it.
It's been a minute.
Ted McMillan, you can go crazy if you want.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I don't mind.
Leggett?
Yeah, I don't mind Xavier Leggett. Moving on to actually what will probably be one of the better games of the entire weekend. The Jaguars are heading to Denver. Denver is favored by 3.5, but the over is 47.5. These are two of the best defenses in football. The Jaguars allow a lot more points, obviously, than the Broncos do, but they have a turnover rate. So it should be a really fun game. ATN looks great. Bo Nix has looked really good. Our resident Broncos fan was very excited about him. And we were joking about a Eagles-Broncos Super Bowl, which would be funny if that happened.
If
But
that happens, the Eagles are going to destroy them, I think.
we'll see. But that's
I'm getting ahead of myself.
putting that take. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself even bringing it up. But the Broncos are 7-0 at home. And that being said, I think that they're rolling. I think give me the Broncos. The Jaguars are good, but I don't see them being like a 12-win team. So Broncos, I think, are going to go to 13-2. I do not think they're frauds, although I do not think that they are a 14-win team, if that makes sense. I think they're like a 10, 11-win team that will squeak out a few extra wins because they have a somewhat easy schedule.
I mean, the Broncos look good. I'm going to go with the Broncos. We're making it very boring this week. We're all kind of agreeing with each other.
Well, I mean, at this point in the season, it's kind of easier to figure out what, there are
True.
teams that are out.
kind of know who's doing what's what.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to take the Jaguars. I don't love Trevor Lawrence, but I think he's elevated his play as the season's gone on. I also think I don't think it flew under the radar, but I do think Jacoby Myers has really helped that offense kind of find its stride, took some of the pressure off Brian Thomas Jr., who is not having a tremendous start to the beginning of the
No, he's
season.
not.
And I mean, like we said, actually, my other point is that Denver's won 11 games straight. I don't think they're going to hit 12. Give me the
That is a lot
Jaguars.
of wins. Yeah. Yep. Any given Sunday, I could see it happening.
So you think the football gods are going to intervene because the numbers don't make sense?
That's fair.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Stuff's got to happen.
I guess so.
What a terrible game. Falcons are heading to Arizona.
Who cares?
Yeah, give me the Falcons. Who cares? The battle of the inferior birds, but give me the Falcons to beat the Cardinals.
Who's the quarterback for the Cardinals? Still Jacoby Brissett?
Jake Brisket.
Jake
still.
Brisket, baby.
I
Yeah.
thought it was Jacoby
It
Brissett.
is Jacoby
is.
Brissett, but the joke is Jake Brisket.
Jake Brisket.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I got to cut that out of the podcast.
No, don't put that out.
Okay.
Leave it in.
All right, I'll leave it in.
Like a
Leave it
nice
in.
smoked brisket.
Maybe.
Yep.
Leave it in.
Give me the Falcons.
Give me the Cardinals.
Okay.
Just to be.
Where is the game?
In Arizona.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, give me the Cardinals too.
Nice.
Slice me off a piece of that Jake Brisket.
Nice. Steelers,
Fuck Kirk
Lions.
Cousins. I think Drake London's out as well. Sorry.
What you got? No, that's fair. Steelers, Lions.
Ooh.
Steelers, yeah.
In Detroit?
Game. In Detroit. Detroit is favored by 7. Over is 52.5. And they do not give me a weather update. They give me weather for everybody else, but I would imagine
It's
it will
inside,
be,
right?
Yeah, it'll be inside, so that's why.
Doom game.
That is why. It's funny how that works. Give me the Lions. I think the Steelers are frauds as much as, and I think they're 9-8 team. They're 8-6. They're currently 8-6, but I think they're a 9-8 team. So I think that this will be a loss to get towards 9-8, if that makes sense. Lions are 8-6. I think that they are a 10-win team. Gibbs already has 1,100 yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown has 1,100 yards as well, receiving, and he has almost 100 catches. So, yeah, give me the Lions. I think that the Steelers are good, but I don't think that they're – it's just Mike Tomlin. Like, he's going to win 9 games. I don't think they're –
He's never had a losing season, so.
But give me the Lions, and then I think the Steelers win out after that, or win one, lose one after that. But, yeah, give me the Lions.
In my lifetime, the Steelers have had 2 coaches.
In my lifetime, the Steelers have had 2 coaches as well.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, like in like the
In all
whole
of our
franchise
lifetimes,
history,
yeah,
they've only had like 3 coaches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
It was
For me,
Chuck
it was-
Noll, Bill Cowher, and
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, history
That's
lesson. Well, I'm going to root for Mike Tomlin and Steelers. Well, not root for them, but I'm going to say.
why we know how much you hate.
Yeah, we know how you feel about
Yeah.
MCDC. I'm going with MCDC. I just don't think this Pittsburgh defense is going to be able to contain this offense, and especially what they're trying to prove off a loss
Highest paid defense in the league.
to the Rams. I also don't know that this offensive line can handle the defensive line of the
Probably right, but
Lions. So give me Detroit at home.
I hate that guy, so.
Don't you love his glasses staring at his laminated play call sheet?
I mean, that's great.
It's a great look.
Such a good look.
Moving on to the other 425 game this week. The Raiders take on the Texans.
Oh my God.
Houston's favored by 14.5. Give me Houston. I don't think we need to even talk about
No.
it.
Unless you don't even talk about
All
it.
3 Houston.
Houston.
I mean,
Houston.
sorry if you have to start Brock Bowers in fantasy this week because
Yeah, good
that offense isn't going to move.
luck.
Or Ashton Genty,
Patriots-
honestly.
Yeah, true. Patriots Ravens 8:00 game in Baltimore. Pretty solid game. Baltimore is favored by 3 somehow. Give me the Patriots to bounce back after what was a close loss to their division rivals.
Patriots. I think they're a good team, regardless of what people think.
Well coached.
Well coached, for sure.
I think this will be a statement win for them, which is funny because the Ravens are 500 and have not had a good year for that on their standard. But I think that with the Patriots schedule, this would be a statement win if they won.
Yeah, especially coming off what happened last week at home
Yep.
against Buffalo.
Yeah.
I just don't think that this Baltimore offense has shown enough consistency to assume that they're going to be able to beat this Patriots team.
Lamar's having a
Vrabel's
subpar year,
also
man.
going to be looking for blood, so give me the Patriots as well. Sorry for the clean sweep on the last 2 games, guys.
Yeah.
It's all right.
And moving on to what might also be a clean sweep, the 49ers are taking on the Indianapolis Colts. It is in Lucas Oil Stadium, but the 49ers are favored by 5.5 points. Believe it will still be Phil Rivers against Kyle Shanahan-led defense. I know that Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, and everybody's out.
Did you call him Phil Rivers?
Yeah,
Phil Rivers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Phil Rivers.
The old
Yeah, I've heard
P.
Phil
Rivers.
He knows him by his shortened name.
I feel like I've heard Phil Rivers before. Either way,
No, I'm just busting your
Felipe Rivers,
I don't
Felipe Rivers. He will get smoked, I believe, in this game, and it will show his age. Give me the 49ers.
He almost pulled it out last week.
He did.
I'm gonna root for him to pull it out this week. I'm gonna
I'm rooting
go.
for him to pull it out.
I'm gonna go Colts.
Smoked.
I mean, I hope he does, but I don't see it just with like that freaky
You gotta
ass.
believe in miracles, man.
Throwing
Freaky
motion.
ass- The freaky
It's
ass 10
Christmas.
kids that he
The
has.
freaky ass 10
Christmas
kids.
miracle.
That's true.
I mean,
He is
I hope for
really
his sake, but give me the 49ers,
Exactly.
even with their depleted defense.
No.
All right.
Colts.
And that.
Sorry.
and
Being
that
very aggressive. I don't like it.
Go Tyler Warren.
Colts, man.
Yeah.
That wraps up next week's pick segment. Thank you guys for watching. To those who have watched to this point,
Yeah, thanks for watching and listening. Tell people about it. And check out the main thing, because that's the one we like doing the most. Is the Philly-centric podcast, where we talk about mostly Eagles and Phillies. And then these two talk about their respective sports.
respective sports and respective schools.
Yeah, there you go. And watch it, love it, like us, follow.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
At
Love you.
Friend Zone Pod. Find us. Love you. Later.
Love you. Bye.